All day, every day. Shady Shadow, Dark Horse. What up, players? Hello, fellow hobos. So, might not be a podcast today. Remember Rob telling me last week he might not make it today? I'm immediately like, yeah, that's cool, man. But like, obviously, I was on my way to LVO, so I didn't think about it. And then I can't remember if this is one of those weeks Mike is shooting for the Masters. Neither of them are responding to my messages, so we'll see what's up. Meticulous Chaos in the chat. What's up, brother? All is well. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. New stream ASMR NLP. What's up, brother? Kara Quinn. Going out to dinner, but I have a good stream. I'll watch later. Maybe. Rob said right when I was going to LVO, Kara Quinn, he was like, I might not be able to make it next week. And then I forgot about that. And then Haspel's not responding. This might be one of those weeks he's shooting. So I don't know what's going on. Dark Horse, you're so ridiculous. But yeah, we'll just kick it here for a while, see if they show up. Talk shop. Congratulate winners of the Longboard doubles. Rob said that he said grab the latest 40k faction packs. Free rules now. And what's this? Competitive 40k ripping apart at the seams? What is this? What's this breakdown? Bro, it's too much. I can't read this. I'm so bad at reading. I have zero comprehension. Dark Horse, what I think of the LVO winner, all the guardsmen. Infantry. Infantry strong. It always is. We always want it to be tanks and shit, but it's always infantry. It's always the best. Meticulous Chaos, enjoying that sweet, sweet government shutdown life. The military folks probably aren't getting paid on the 15th. Time to work on a pile of shame. Did they just send you guys home? Like, what's this protocol? Easy peasy. You about to do it? You should just do it. You should just do a count size with your Gene Stealer cult. Lord Dog in chat. What's up, brother? How you feeling, man? Yeah, no texts from any of the guys. Military work for no pay. DoD civilians furloughed. Sent home with no pay. Supposed to get back paid. Do you get you're gonna get back pay? And Ahsoka, how's Wyatt doing? As far as I can tell, he's just chilling. I just text him. See how he's doing. Meticulous chaos. Military will definitely get back pay. Civilians are supposed to, but they are talking some bullshit about they might not. Damn. Oof. Should pay attention to stuff more often. I'm bad at this. At paying attention to the world. LVO was a blast. Shout out to Arthur, spreadsheet master, as always. Big shout out to Call of the Void Dragon for taking home the belts. They're the tag team champions. I made some posts on Instagram. You always check out the gram. See if I can pull up Discord. Meticulous chaos. Honestly, if it didn't personally affect me, don't know how much I would be paying attention. Bentley, you love seeing guard win LVO. Numenor says man's giving strong Jack Black vibes. Didn't he shave his beard? See, rolling through the Discord. See if I can get this. This is best painted. See if I can zoom out on that. DABA team display. Good old Armies of Death classic. There were some posts on the gram, like I said. It was pretty good. We had 40 teams. 50. We had 50 teams earlier this year. 51 teams. So our event was down 11 teams. But the whole event was down like 50% for the double turn year. Meticulous? Probably not. I'm probably not gonna be painting no Gundam. I doubt it. We did get the second annual meeting of the pipe gang back together. That was pretty fun. So, Call of the Void Dragon. They're the winners. DABA best painted and best sport. Dueling Demons. I didn't really see a lot of LVO because I flew in just for our event, but the convention hall was amazing. Every table was an island. Food was easier. Hotel was nicer. The only downside was the shuttling back and forth. But there's a hotel across the street now, and Jake told me that just opened. So he's going to try to have a deal with them for next year. All in all, pretty badass. The event was popping. Imperious Seth, what's up, brother? Got some. My lady bought pumpkin beers at Aldi's. Trying these out. Flexing. Kalini. Oh, shout out to the legendary Kalini, our head paint judge. Also runs a painting competition at QuestCon for the Crucible. Dark Horse. Yeah. It's good. I've drank like 40 different pumpkin beers already. My lady's obsessed with that shit. I'd rate it like mid compared to some of the other ones I've had. It's a pumpkin cider and a pumpkin ale. I'm trying to both. They're like mid plus. The ale's interesting. It's heavy. Shockingly heavy. Imperious F says, then I feel like I need to join you, Kenny. No need to drink alone. That's right. That's right. So there's a pumpkin ciders. These are Aldi's, right? Like you got to get them while they got them. And so like you go to like Publix, there's like more. There's like Summits. There's like all these different brands, all these different liquor stores in town. And I think I've tried them all. And honestly, I think the stock pumpkin head like brand that you get at like Publix, the grocery store, I think that's the best one. It's like it's a 4.3 standard beer, standard lager drinking experience with pumpkin flavor. Chill. All the other ones, they're just trying to get fancy. These like microbreweries and shit. They're like, this is our fucking super thick 8.9% IPA that we sprinkled pumpkin bullshit in. Like, ugh. Yeah, like Space Dust is 8.7, right? It's like a company like that. It's like, here's our pumpkin beer too. I'm like, bruh. I'm not trying to get smashed on pumpkin beer. Kalini said, judging was pretty fun. We were all in exactly the same page. And it was awesome hanging out with Kalini too behind the booth. David Vega over in chat says, good to see you had a blast and you came back sounded better than any other time you came back from tournaments. It's been like that since I started taking vitamins. Always historically would get sick, right? Then COVID happened. So I learned to wash my hands. That improved me. Then remember that one time I went to COVID and got COVID twice because I went right back to being a pig and shit, eating French fries without washing my hands. Well, I'm back to washing my hands, and my lady makes me take my vitamins. And ever since then, I don't fucking get sick when I go to these things anymore. Completely game changer. Nutrients. Yeah, Meticulous Chaos, Sam Adams Oktoberfest is good, especially if you get their like fall bundle. There are pumpkin beers in it, 3 of them. Jack O' Lantern or something like that. That's actually top tier. But they don't sell it individually, as far as I can tell. You got to buy the pack. They're fall classics or whatever. So the Oktoberfest and the Jack O' Lantern are super good. David Vega going to Battle for Salvation tournament this weekend with Nids. Ooh, what's your list like? Easy peasy next. Smirnoff flavor, pumpkin spice. Easy peasy. Didn't you like accidentally drink a Four Loco the other day? Kalini says was definitely a cool hang. It was. It was great to meet your brother too. Brent Brantley says I gotta check out now that I know we have a Publix. Yeah, sometimes you see that at Publix, depending on like who frequents your Publix too. But they usually have like Lantern and a couple other pumpkin beers. Uh, those heavy ones, but they also have Pumpkinhead, which is chill. I've gone all around this town. My lady's obsessed with pumpkin shit. Kalini says, "Oh man, so glad I didn't get the plague after 2 cons in 2 weeks." Easy peasy. Wait, never mind. That actually sounds really bad. This Flux. What's up, brother? Yes, I don't think we're doing a podcast tonight. I think I'm just doing this until my lady gets out of the shower. She comes in here and likes to play video games in the background while I'm streaming. But yeah, I forgot that Rob couldn't be on tonight, and I think this might be one of Haspel's shooting weeks. So neither of them have responded to the links or anything. But I do have interesting news. How many people in chat listen to Disgusting Resilient podcast? Disgustingly Resilient. Easy peasy. You're lightweight. Trader Joe's got some stock as well, Dr. D. He's like, Four Loco will smash me. Kalini. Yeah, it was great to meet the whole crew. Ha! Meticulous Gas is like, I'm a black coffee kind of guy, but pumpkin spice anything, I'm a basic white girl. Does Flux, she knows I'm streaming? Yeah, she does. Earl Dunk says, hiya, dude, got Logan Grimnar in the post. You got Logan Grimnar in the post? What do you mean? What's up, bro? What's up with that? What's up with that pod? Dark Horse? What? Oh, wait, that's right. I asked you guys, Disgustingly Resilient podcast. Any of you guys listened to it? This Flux said, yeah. You like the Disgustingly Resilient podcast, lads? What's up with that pod? I get it now. ADHD. Brantley, as far as I can tell, White's doing fine. Do I still have my Death Guard Army Disflux? No, I sold it right before pretty much right before I moved. I used it to pay off some debt. Earl Dunk, you just saw him yesterday. It's a must-have. The new Logan. Shout out to Imperious Set. Thank you so much for the support, brother. Yeah, so I'm gonna do an interview on their podcast tomorrow morning. I don't know if they like pre-record their I don't know what their deal is, but a lot of people listened to them and told me about them, and so we're gonna advertise Bourbon and Bolters on their podcast. But the best way is just to do like a regular ass interview. So pay them for an endorsement, like advertisement opportunity, so they can come on the show. Normal podcast procedures for advertising. Looking forward to this. Yeah, he sent me some interesting show notes too. Wyatt's still in the hospital. He just texted me. I don't know when it's going to release. I'll ask the guys tomorrow when I do the spot. Wyatt says, huh. Still in hospital. I said, how you feeling? People asking for update. He says the place sucks. He's had enough. Said he's maybe home by the end of October. And that place is whack. So they did send show notes. So section 1 is an introduction about me. Then it's about origins and history with, when are we getting to Death Guard and shit like that. Deep dive. Bourbon and Bolters. Stuff like that. Sent me some really professional stuff. Impressive. So I'm excited. This is Death Guard Dave that I'm talking to. Oh, Rob just got back to me. Text to Rob. Have you seen Major Mini's Big E version 2? Earl Dunk? I don't know what that is. No. Do not. So yeah, that's the big news. I'll be on Discussing Brazilian podcast, interviewing with Death Guard Dave tomorrow. LVO was a hit. Longward doubles slapped. We congratulations to Call the Void Dragon. new tag team champions. So we might have to unify the belts now that there's 2 LVO champions inside of 1 year. Wild. Here's Rob. Uh-oh. What happened here? It's Major Kills printed miniature line. The new Emperor mini. Someone throw a link up. We're battling an Etsy seller right now. Bod, what's up, bro? This is cool beard, bro. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. We just finished our other big news. We just finished the Rodicus paint job on Twitch. Oh yeah, Friday for everyone in this chat. Friday is my 15-year anniversary as Next Level Painting. 10/10/2010. So I'll be streaming on Friday. We'll be painting the lion, trying to at least. Personal news. Oh, here's that link. Recoil in chat. Coil Daddy. Oh yeah. This thing's amazing. I did see that. It's amazing. So yeah, 15 years on 15-year anniversary as Next Level Painting opened the doors of my business. Friday we'll be streaming, doing some giveaways. Tomorrow I'll be doing an interview with Disgustingly Resilient. We just got back from LVO. It was a blast. I'm getting married this month, and we're gonna be promoting Bourbon and Bolters. 9 tickets, 9 rooms left. So 9 tickets left. So bourbonandbolters.com. That's the next big push. That'll be the next time I'm out. Hopefully, I might be at Cali Cup, but if you're looking for a luxury, all inclusive, or gaming experience, we just got a new idea too. We didn't even think about a coffee barista like catering service. Now we know. Pod on YouTube. Let me see what which YouTube channel are you on? He says, I have no idea how I ended up here. I think God sent me. What's your channel stream about? Warhammer 40K? Miniatures? Painting? We normally do a podcast in this moment right now, multi-stream across 8 platforms, but my co-hosts are disposed, so we're just doing a little catch up from the big last event we did. Oh, these fucking Etsy sellers. Oh, I got this. Bod, thank you. David Vega, thank you. Recoil says super important to get that coffee. Yeah, I didn't even think about fancy coffee, bro. Meticulous Chaos. Pumpkin spice lattes for everyone. That's right. So you guys know. Bod says 40K is a big part of my childhood. It's one of those embedded loves infected my system. Oh, that's how you ended up here. Algorithm. My name is Kenny Boucher, Next Level Painting. My co-host is Rob Bear from Spiky Bits and the legendary Mike Haspel and White Turk from Jack and Cliff's Painting. We paint minis, play games, and talk shit. Long War Podcast. Chaos and Lead, what's up, homie? But yeah, bourbonandbolters.com is the next big thing. We put a lot of effort into that as we start moving toward November. As a reminder, it's all inclusive. It's a week long. Brad Chester is our RTT TO and playing coach. We're running a Crusade League all week. I'll be doing airbrush classes all week. Brent from Goobertown Hobbies will be there painting and demoing with Casey from eBay Miniature Rescues. It's going to be a fucking ridiculous experience. Nurgle Matthew in chat. It's my dude right there. I tell you I'm going to be on the Disgustingly Resilient podcast tomorrow. Chaos Lead working on 2 Nurgle Rhinos. David Vega, Death Leaper. Oh, this is his list. Winged Tiered Prime. 10 Gargoyles. 60 Hormagaunts. Biovore Lictor. 3 Von Reaper. Ripper Swarm. Exo Queen. Aerospec. Balance Scepter. Oh, the Emissary. Strong. And the legendary Would You Rather segment. That's right, Brentley. Can't wait for Wyatt to be back. Let's see what's going on here. My lady's going full Latina on this Etsy seller. But yeah, that's it. So there's not really a show tonight. My crew is indisposed. She's going off on this Etsy seller that sent us these like wood coasters for the wedding. The laser engraving was janky as shit. I had to fix them today. Looked like the laser wore out. Every 5 looked like a 6. But the best we could do Bod, is set up a raid over on Twitch because we are across multiple platforms right now. So if you're over on, there's Wyatt Turk, Jack Close Painting. Is it just riding solo tonight? It was Rob told me last week, but I forgot that he couldn't be here, and then I forgot that it's one of Mike's shooting weeks. So then I pressed play and I just caught everyone up on the LVO doubles. Congratulate the winners. Just did a little 35-minute live stream. And then I'll just set up a raid. You know. Call of the Void Dragon. Again, tag team champions. Yeah, it's probably for the better anyway. I gotta go manage a Etsy seller. Bod says you get bad vibes and toxicity on Twitch. Oh, that exists. No doubt. Not on our channels, though. The streamer is responsible for their chat and the vibe in their chat. Okay, so let's just hope things are going well for you and good luck on the upcoming wedding. Thanks, man. Thank you. Easy peasy says he can concur on that. The vibe is important. It's even the TOS. It's like, yeah, that's right. No more slurs. Podcast went downhill ever since we lost Wyatt. Got nobody keeping us on the path. Shit, it's a shit show now. Hopefully Wyatt's out in October. You hear that Long John Silver's just changing their logo to a chicken? Castellet, what happened to Wyatt? Surgery in the hospital, laid out, recovery. Hopefully he's out this month. It's almost more disturbing, right, Wyatt? Like that they would change their logo, chicken and fish. Like I would rather you made like a chicken mermaid. That's more on brand. Wait till I tell you about my poop story. Not really a poop story. You know how, I'll just tell you. You know how Arthur tries to always come up with good would you rathers? And he's terrible at it. The chicken is the fish. And so he just comes up with ridiculous shit with like no thought process. So he was telling me this like theory he had, like the strategies. Like, you know what an head HR could do in like a mid-level company? We were in the airport getting ready to fly home. He's like, this is a power move, bro. And I was like, I'm trying to figure out what the end game is, but like I was holding my tongue. He was like, so you come into work every day early, head of HR, you're first in, and you have like just a drawer of baseballs. You just walk into the bathroom, drop a baseball in the toilet so it's clogged, take a fast shit, clog that toilet up every day. And you just are, documenting it. You're making HR complaints about it every day and putting out memos. Someone's clogging the toilet every day. I'm like, I don't understand. Is just the intent to sow chaos? He's like, yeah, you pretty much could just like call any meeting you want about this, keep everyone on their toes about this, like endlessly sow chaos, right? So it's a classic, like directionless Arthur hypothetical, right? You know what I'm saying? Like the classic, like there's no conclusion, right? And I was like, I'm down if it's just to sow chaos. Arthur, we're staying in security. What's Rob? Rob just sent me something, huh? Rob said, "Look what I see." Oh my god! Oh, I know where he is. That's amazing. That's such a beautiful picture. My blood angels look so beautiful. Makes me brings a tear to my eye. Why it says, "Would you rather every time you see a pregnant lady, you have to play her belly like a bongo until she cries, or every time you see someone with a mental disability, you have to mimic it?" Oh god, that's horrible. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. So you understand where I'm going with this? Why like a classic directionless Arthur special. We're getting close to the part where we have to go through the metal detector. I'm like, Arthur, if we're just trying to sow chaos, I think I can escalate this. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, well, after you're done with the baseball clog shit, why don't you just like come to work every day with a shrimp and just also like toss a shrimp on top? And he says, what, like a frozen shrimp? I was like, no. Live bait and tackle. Full ass shrimp, dude. Alive. Crawling around with his little legs. You just go to the bait and tackle shop, get a bucket of them, keep them in a fish tank, put one in a little fake coffee in a little coffee cup on the way to work every day. Like you're first in. That's the icing on top. It's demented. He lost his shit, dude. He needed me to stop what before like because we were going through security. He was in a he was convulsing, like either gonna throw up or laugh himself to death. He was like, "Stop! No! Why do you always take everything till 11, Kenny? Why are you like this?" He doesn't give That's because he doesn't give me anything to work with. But if you pressure him enough, he will come up with some bangers. Like that's how we got the Long John Silvers, right? Like a full ass alive shrimp every day in there, bro. Two horrible options. But yep. So guess what? No podcast tonight. So let me just go ahead and start setting up our raids. Haspel's at one of his shoots. Rob is in Maryland. And maybe we can send some love over to. What's that, baby? Yeah. I mismanaged my schedule. Tactical Tortoise. He's playing some TTS. Why don't we raid him? I'm just gonna raid off a next level painting. So if you guys are able to just go over to next level painting, join the raid. Yeah, Bod's like, I've only been here for 10 minutes, but you, sir, are a sweetheart warrior. He's been here for 10 minutes, and I said some demented shit. All right, let's bring it over to Tactical Tortoise via next level painting. See if you guys can migrate over to my channel to be a part of the raid over on Twitch. About 12 of you coming in out of 40. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys on Friday for my 15-year anniversary stream. And hopefully you guys tune into the Disgustingly Resilient podcast. I'll be doing my interview tomorrow.